Hi and welcome to Frugalfull. My name's Lara and I'm delighted to share with you ideas and my ethos for living a full life that's also a simple and frugal life. I believe both are entirely possible, and thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your interest in these topics. I feel that there's so much to be gained from embracing a simple, frugal lifestyle, especially in the times we're living in right now. It's a win-win, and I feel that it can help people in so many walks of life, in so many different ways. And I'm very delighted to be on that path. And if I can help anyone else embrace or consider that kind of lifestyle, then that's a real pleasure and an honor. So I wanted to talk today about the full aspect of the frugal full. So Tuesday was Thrifty Tuesday and today is Thankful Thursdays, because I feel that a big part of living this kind of lifestyle and having this kind of mentality is to do with abundance, and the big thing in abundance, a sense of gratitude, because I used to think that abundance meant wealth, or it meant having plenty of what felt lacking. But a lot of things, no one's life is perfect, and people are going through so many things right now. And, everyone has their difficulties or their personal struggles. But for me personally, I feel that despite any difficulties in life, if I can still be able to find all the little glimmers and the big, big, bright lights of blessings in my life, there's always so much to be thankful for. And I think at this time of year, it's so invaluable to be able to slow down where possible and just take a bit of time for ourselves, kind of go inwards, turn inwards, and think of all the things in our heart that we're so thankful for in our lives. Because simply being alive is such a blessing. We are miracles, we are stardust, we are literally made of stardust. I mean, whenever I consider that, it's just incredible. And to have an opportunity to be alive right now in 2023 is such a blessing, and it's such a gift. The gift of being alive in itself is something to be thankful for. And I know that sometimes life circumstances are difficult, and my heart goes out to everyone who's having any kind of difficulties in their life. And especially when you think this time of year, it can leave people feeling so depleted because, well, first of all, people are rushing around, and the sense of fullness might be a full schedule, rushing from A to B, and sometimes being very stressed out and being under a lot of pressure. But people can often be so hard on themselves as well at this time of year and feel like they're not enough, they're not doing enough, they're not giving enough, they don't have enough, or they're not enough. That sense of lack. And that's really sad, because we're all just doing the best we can in our lives, and that's good enough, and that's okay. And there's no reason to ever feel less than. Each of us is a unique soul and a special being and a beautiful person in our own right. And we have the right to be here and be alive and embrace that for all it is. And the right to find pleasure and gratitude in the simple things. Because it's easy to forget about those in the chaos of modern life. And taking time to slow down sometimes, it can really help us appreciate, not just to slow down and appreciate the loved ones in our lives and nature and the amazing things that are in our everyday life when we pause and we see them again, but also to appreciate ourselves for all that we are, because we are worth so much, and you are loved So please don't ever forget that. It can be easy to forget that, but please remember that. So I was doing my mindfulness. My friend gave me this beautiful gift last year with the jar with all the mindfulness days. So I decided to do it for my Advent calendar. And this one's mindful natural observation. So connecting to the beauty of the natural environment, choose a natural object and relax and explore the object. Connect with it and its role in the natural world. So my objects are, well, first of all, I'll show you this one. It's an absolutely beautiful fossil. I don't know whether that will show up in the screen very clearly, but it's got all this beautiful pearlescent rainbow colours, and I think it's an ammonite fossil, so it's millions of years old. So such a miracle. It really is beautiful. But I actually bought this when I visited a friend, and the day I bought this, later that day when I got home, I found out that my nan had passed away, my mum's mum, who I was very close to, and it was such a shock to learn of her passing. I was so upset, obviously, you know, and I still miss her so much to this day, and that was over 10 years ago. I'll always miss her. But something so ancient and incredible, and it just reminds us, now the symbolism for me, it reminds us how fleeting time is, and the loved ones in our lives, and our lives come and go so fast, and they're so precious, and there's just so much to be thankful for, as I say, and so many things that we stress about or we let make us feel less than, they pale into insignificance when you think that one day we won't be here anymore. And just having this day is just worth so much. It's so priceless. And we as human beings are just, we're priceless. So we must always remember this. And then the other one is this piece of coral, which is just absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. And this makes me think about how incredible our natural world is, and what a miracle it is. I mean, nature's an incredible thing. And I always feel so sad about what's happening with the environment right now. The fossil reminds us that many things have been here well before humans, and yet humans in our short time on this planet are destroying it so fast. And in the next coming decades, we might have no coral left. And if we have no coral left, then we'll lose a lot of other species too. And it'll be harder and harder for humans to survive as well. But these poor creatures that are being wiped out, and there's so much we can do to try and help them. And again, back to frugality, another thing I love so much about it is that embracing secondhand things and reusing and recycling is a really wonderful way to support the environment and try and help the planet and help one another, because we can share and we can donate and we can gift people things, and all of this makes a difference. Less stuff on landfill and less fast fashion, and not to judge anybody that buys things that are brand new. In no way am I judging at all, but I do know that when things are reused, of course, it's going to help the planet. So for me personally, that's a huge motivation in and of itself. So on this thankful Thursday, it is a Thursday because my fur baby, I was going to say, I don't know where she's gone, but she's one of the things I'm so thankful for that I've been reflecting on today. But on this thankful Thursday, I was going to share with you a couple of things that I'm so thankful for. So one of them, as I say, is my fur baby Bella. So she always makes me laugh, and she just gives me so much joy every day. She's up to mischief, and she's just such a little character. So I'll share with you what she's been up to in the last couple of days. And also I went on a wee shopping trip to buy the last couple of bits and pieces for friends, for family, for colleagues, acquaintances, and I needed to pick up a few more Christmas cards. I like to reuse the old Christmas cards to make the gift tags with, So I went to pick up a few things, and that was a nice day out. And obviously trying to stick to a budget, which is easier said than done, but I did manage to find the last bits and pieces that I needed. I always like to try and get things as early in the month as possible so that I'm not sort of rushing around at the last minute stressing. um, so pardon me. So I managed to find the remaining gifts for people because there's parcels to send to friends that are far away. So I want to get that done as soon as possible. But also while I was there, I managed to get a few things in the charity shop that are terrific. So they're going to be really good. They're actually for next summer. But as I say about reusing and reducing waste, I buy all my clothes secondhand, apart from I need to get my trainers and obviously underwear. Trainers and underwear I buy new, but everything else I buy secondhand wherever possible, almost 100% of the time. And I found some really great things in the charity shop yesterday that I know are going to be invaluable in the summer when I'm down at the allotment. So I'll share those with you. I should be able to squeeze enough video because I still haven't figured out the cloud yet. So I'll see if I can squeeze enough video to show you my charity shop items, which are going to help cut costs on my clothing budget for 2024, definitely. So that was really, really handy. So seems to be my wee phrase that I feel I want to say. Without further ado, I will show you these things. And again, thank you so much for watching on the subject of gratitude and thankfulness. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful festive week. And again, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.